boy Brian, Brandon, Steven in the cut. Gonna be a quicker episode today. Not so many games on the board, and we're all a little busy. We're all a little
What did we
caught
do
up.
yesterday?
Huh?
What was our record yesterday?
Yesterday in total we went
Then all the games came off. So,
like
one
10
day.
and 5 or some shit like that.
Yeah, because Brian went 3-1.
You went
You
I went 5-1. The Suns was a push.
7 and 2,
and then I went 1-2.
1 and 2, so 8 and 4. Yep.
No,
8 and
that doesn't sound right.
4. Does that not sound right, bro?
What did you go, Brian?
3-1.
And I went 5-1.
So that's 8 and 2, and then I lost 2, so 9 and 4.
All right, yeah. 9-4.
9 and 4, yeah.
My bad.
That's pretty good, dog. That's really good.
No, that's 2 days.
Days we went plus above 5 units, so we'll take it. All right, let's get this shit started though.
Let's go.
Go. All right, starting off as we usually do, NBA picks. All right, first game on the board, we got Grizzlies, Rockets. Rockets -2. My play is the Rockets here. I know they just came off of a win at Memphis, but I just think matchup-wise, the Rockets, they bring a defensive intensity that the Grizzlies, they don't really have, bro. And I think offensively, they match up well against them as well. This Rockets team at home is probably the best cover team at home. And the Grizzlies on the road, I know they just came off a big win at Minnesota.
Oh,
But that's a fade spot for Minnesota. Minnesota never really plays good at home, especially when they're favorites. But Rockets, when they're favorites at home, they're really good. They're one of the best teams. And I just think here, at home, only 2 points. I could see the Rockets winning here by double digits, I'm going to be honest. So I like the Rockets.
I will say the Grizzlies are a
Take
better
money.
team. I will say the Grizzlies are a better team on the road than at home. Oh, actually, I'm just kidding. They're 15-5. Just kidding.
What are they on the road?
They're 10-9 actually.
Still
And the
not bad.
Rockets are really good at home, but
15 and
pretty much it.
Conference 12-11. Yeah, I like the Rockets, bro. Alrighty. Well, that's kind of
All right, on to the next game. We got the Spurs versus Lakers. Lakers -3.5. We were just kind of talking about this before the video. LA teams, they got a little extra motivation with all that stuff going on. So I think that's part of my pick in this. And then also, I just think the Spurs offensively, they're just the past couple games you've kind of seen their limit, bro. They haven't been putting up that many points, and I'm a big fan of Wemby, but that team is still young, still a little bit raw. They're very talented, but they just seem a little young and unexperienced. And I think against the Lakers team here that's coming off 2 straight losses on the road, they're coming back home now with something to play for. -3.5, I just like it here. I like the spot here. I just think the Lakers come out ready to play, bro. They're going to want to win this game for LA. So, and I trust LeBron and I trust Anthony Davis especially. Anthony Davis versus Wembanyama, he's averaged 30 points per game. I know a lot of people look at Wemby and they kind of feel a little intimidated, but I like Anthony Davis to go off in this game. He usually does against Wembanyama, so I like the spot here.
Alright. Yeah, I like these games too.
All right, kind of the same thing next game. Literally the same exact situation we got here. Clippers coming off back-to-back losses on the road. Now they're coming back home against a Heat team that's on the back end of a road trip. And they're just a more talented team. They're the better team. They're bigger. They shoot the ball better. And at home, they're just much more competent. So the Clippers here, -5.5 is the play. And they got a little something extra to play for. I know they don't play in Los Angeles anymore. I think it's like San Diego, but they're still the Los Angeles Clippers. So I like the Clippers here -5.5. I think they come out in a must-win game against a Heat team that's on literally the back end of a road trip. They're probably a little exhausted, so I think the Clippers come out here and they play well. And I can see them also winning by double digits this game. And everybody's playing as well. So.
Inglewood, by the way. That's what they play.
I do like that.
Yeah. And then we got a couple player props here. Ant-Man over 25 points. I mean, they're playing the Wizards. Wizards have the worst defense in the league. They play at a very fast pace. Now, this Timberwolves offense, they do kind of struggle at times, but I think today Ant-Man goes off. It's just a gut feeling. They're playing a very poor defense. They don't really have any defensive matchups for him. And typically when that happens, he drops 30-plus points. So I could see that. I could easily see that happening today. Then we got Steph Curry with 4.5 threes. The Raptors allow the most threes in the league. They allow the most threes to point guards. Me and Brian go over this with the Raptors.
Bad defensive
Their
center.
centers defensively are just trash. I expect Stephen Curry to attack that on the pick and roll with Draymond. I expect him to go off here after struggling against the Pistons. They did get the outright win, but he did struggle. Now with a couple days of rest, he didn't play last game. I think he comes out this game hungry, ready to prove something at Toronto too. So there's a little get back every time he plays them since they lost to them in the finals. So I like Curry over 4.5 threes here.
I like it.
And then next game, kind of like I went over with AD and the Spurs and Wembanyama. I get it. I know people probably, that's the thing. That's kind of how Vegas looks at this too. They're a little intimidated by Wemby. But Anthony Davis against the Spurs, since Wemby's been there, like I said, he's been averaging 30 points per game. Last time they played, I think he dropped like almost 40 points. I don't know what it is. I think maybe he takes it personal or something like that. But he just fucking goes nuts, and he takes a lot of shots, and he's aggressive at the rim. That's the type of AD I like to see, and I think that happens today at home with a must-win game, back-to-back losses. This is when your best players show up. So, and I think he does show up.
I have it pulled up here. It's 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Yeah.
Against Bundy.
But look up his past like 4 games. Oh, that's
Yeah,
what his averages against him.
That's his last 4 games in 4 games versus Wembanyama.
Yeah, exactly. He goes off, bro. He goes off. I've watched that game. I remember watching that game. He went nuts, bro. I get it. Wemby's a great defender, but he's more of a help side defender. 1-on-1, he kind of struggles sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. He could struggle
because he's long as fuck, dude.
Because he's long. He's a little clumsy at times. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah.
But that's it. Those are my NBA picks. We've been on a roll, so hopefully we could keep that going now.
All right. On to the college basketball. Not too many games today on the board, so I just picked the 3 bigger conference games, the only ones that are on. But I probably wouldn't personally. Honestly, I don't think I'm gonna even bet any. Maybe this is the only game I'll bet. So we got UCLA at Rutgers. Rutgers plus 3.5. This Rutgers team is just not it, man. They're just too inexperienced. A lot of freshmen. They don't play very well. They don't play cohesive basketball. On defense, they're always missing assignments. I think they're top 100 outside of offensive and defensive rating. So I'm just this is a sell on this team. I just don't like the way they've been playing at all. And UCLA, they haven't been playing that great either. But I at least know that they're capable of playing really good. I know they're on a losing streak, but in the past they beat Arizona, they beat North Carolina, they beat Gonzaga. This team is more than capable of playing really good basketball. And I think this is a good get-right spot for them. If they can't win this one, then I'm off on this UCLA team too. But I think they will come through. I think their defense in the end is what shows out in this game. And I think Rutgers struggles to get to 60, 70 points. I like UCLA to win this one by like 5-10 points. So give me UCLA.
Yeah, second I saw this game, I liked it a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Right there. And I'm usually like a fucking dog. But the second I saw, I'm like, oh yeah, this is set up for Rutgers to fucking lose, bro.
Losing streak. I think they still have something to play for. I was talking about this last night with Brandon. Compared to Rutgers, who their season's over already. They're not going to make the NCAA tournament. I still think UCLA has a strong chance to make it, and they don't want these.
Especially with those nice road games they won, bro.
Exactly. They don't want these losses to. Yeah, but they're on a losing streak, so they don't want to keep that losing streak going. They want to bounce back. And in this conference, bro, you're only going to get three easier games. That's Rutgers, Washington, and Minnesota. The rest is it's intense, bro. These games when
I really like UCLA here.
Kind of like I said yesterday with Michigan, when they played Washington, you won't get these type of matchups the whole season. So you got to take advantage when you get. All right, next up we got Minnesota at Maryland. Sort of similar to the UCLA thing. like I said, you're not going to get many matchups against inferior teams in the Big Ten. So Maryland, a team that's really good at home. I mean, we saw them blow out UCLA at home. They've blown out a bunch of people at home. Ohio State. They've had a lot of really good wins at home. And I'm still like, you would think, oh, maybe letdown spot, but I don't think so. Just because this Maryland team is 2-3 in conference play. You know what I mean? It's not like they've been lighting it up, winning every game. So they still need these type of wins. I think Vegas agree with me, bro.
This guy's trying to talk over you, bro. What's wrong with this guy?
And then Minnesota, I want no part of this Minnesota team. They're awful, just outright awful. I mean, they've lost every conference game so far, and their last game, who did they lose to? They got blown out by who was it that they played? Wisconsin.
Minnesota. They lost to Wisconsin.
Yeah.
They got their ass whooped by Michigan State. They've gotten their ass whooped by everybody when they're on
Yeah,
the
they got
road.
their ass whooped by everybody, and a couple of those games have been at home. You're going on the road now to a really tough Maryland environment. I don't think they keep up in this game. I think Maryland blows them out by 20 plus points. Give me Maryland.
Yeah, I'm right there with you, bro. This Minnesota offense is so bad, and I think this Maryland defense, bro, at home they fucking turn it up, bro. This game is. I got a bad feeling about this game. This game's gonna be a fucking beatdown, bro. I really like Maryland. This might be my favorite pick on the college board. I have a hard time seeing Maryland not just destroy them, bro.
Yeah.
Maryland, they've always been at home, bro. They blow teams out, always. The past 3 years, bro.
They beat UCLA by 18. No.
I don't like this Minnesota team, bro, at all. This is the worst team in the Big Ten. I'm sorry, bro. They are.
Oh no, they are.
Yep.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I thought it was Washington. No, it's Minnesota.
No, it is Minnesota. Next game up, we got Boston College at Notre Dame. I like Notre Dame in this spot. I don't really love this game, to be honest with you. Both of these teams are pretty meh. But Boston College, I think, is nowhere near as good as their record is. They're 9-7, but they've played a lot of bad mid-major opponents. And in conference play, they haven't looked good. They've gotten blown out a couple times. Even at home, they got blown out a couple times. And then Notre Dame, on the other hand, I think they're underrated. I know they're on a 4 or 5 game losing streak, but 2 of those games they were missing their best player, which is their point guard, and the other 2 games they played North Carolina and Duke. I mean, they should have won that North Carolina game. They choked that one. I was watching that game, and one 3-pointer for North Carolina to win the game with a second left. And then second at Duke, they hung in that game. I'm gonna be honest with you, they showed some toughness. I think this Notre Dame team is more talented than their record. They have a worse record than Boston College, but I'm not afraid of still laying 10 points on them. I think they're favored by this much for a reason, and they're at home. So I think they win this game in blowout fashion too. I wouldn't be surprised if they win this game by 15, 20 points.
Yeah, that Notre Dame team is really underrated, bro. They could score. They could score really well.
Yeah.
They got some talent, bro.
No,
I really like Notre Dame. They got that young point guard. They got the 2 guard from Princeton. They got their power forward.
Coach's son is pretty good too.
Yeah, Quinsonberry, some shit like that. Yeah, I think they smacked the shit out of them. Everybody's gonna be on Boston College just because they're like Notre Dame. They're 7-8, laying 10.5 points.
7-9, bro. In Boston College, it's just 9-7, bro, and 10.5 points.
Yeah, but still, bro, Notre Dame is that much better.
Yo,
If you watch the games, that's the thing. People look too much into the stats, but if you watch these 2 teams play, you'd be like, okay, I understand.
I mean, bro, Boston College got blown out by Georgia Tech at home. Like, how the fuck? Georgia Tech sucks, bro.
Yeah, the only team Boston College, the conference game they won, of course, was against UM.
I mean,
And let's be honest, bro,
the
UM
doormat
should have
of
won
the
that
fucking
game.
league. Everybody steps on them.
UM was up 20 at a certain point.
Yeah.
All right. On to the next one, huh?
all right, we got the last game of the wild card. Vikings versus Rams. Bro, I'm just straight. What do they go? What the fuck is the phrase? It's just straight to it. Whatever the fuck the phrase is. Bro, give me the fucking Rams money line, bro. I said I'm over this shit, dude. If the Rams lose today, bro, I'm done, bro. Like I'm done. Like they should fucking win this game. I don't care what anybody says, bro. They have they're a better overall team, bro. So So just give me the fucking Rams. Yeah, I don't know if everybody agrees, but
No, I do agree. I like the Rams. I've been telling Brian for a while. I like the Rams here because the Vikings defensively they do all this fucking weird
try to
shit.
trick you and shit.
Yeah, and that ain't gonna fly with Matthew Stafford, bro. That's the wrong guy to do it to,
No, and I just think on the other end, I'm gonna be honest, Sam Darnold. I think under pressure he kind of folds, bro. He
bro.
showed
Yeah,
a
he
lot.
folded against the Lions.
He folded bad against the Lions, and I think on the road against the Rams D line, bro. That Rams D line is really good, bro. They apply pressure on you.
They
So
do.
I
Their
think the
defense
Rams.
is
I
really
think their
underrated.
defense is gonna be able to make some plays in this game. And,
I agree.
Yeah, like you guys said, Matthew Stafford is a fucking beast, bro.
Bro.
I'm not. I mean, that guy's. He's a veteran. He's been in these spots before. You got to trust
And
him.
their head coach,
McVay.
bro.
Yeah, and McVay. So Vikings.
No, they're ready for this game, bro.
Vikings are, you know, they've never been in this type of style of game before. So I mean, they have, but not. What McConnell were they? Oh, I think they were his first season. Or was his first season last year?
You talking about the Rams or the?
The Vikings. Nah, the Rams.
Oh.
Our coach experienced this shit.
Yeah.
Super Bowl.
Man, made two Super Bowls.
Super Bowls.
Yeah.
So I do like the Rams in this spot. I think the Vikings are overrated. I've been thinking they were overrated. They went on a winning streak, and I kept fading them, but I still didn't think I was wrong on them. I still think the Vikings were overrated. So I like the Rams in this spot.
Yeah,
like
it's just
much
it's
like-
unfortunate. Like the Vikings, I think they're good, dude. But like this just was a bad matchup for them.
Yeah, they got screwed
This-
over, bro.
Yeah. So
Yeah, you know what it is to go 13-3, and you got to go on the road in your first playoff game.
I mean they're both on the road now technically. So,
Yeah, give me the Rams.
but give me the Rams though.
Same.
Pick of the day, guys.
Tukunuku.
Pick of the day.
I'm gonna go pick of the day. I'm gonna go with the Clippers -5.5.
Steve?
Rams money line.
I'll go
Fuck
with
the
Maryland
2.5.
-15. Maryland -15.5. So,
Nice.
but
All right.
all right, man. That's about
Wraps
wraps
it
it up.
up.
Hope you
All
guys
right, all
enjoyed it.
deuces.
You know, comment, like, subscribe. We love you guys. Take care. Let's have a great day. Let's make some money. And yeah, man, let's do this shit.
Let's go.
Do it.